I just wanted to get on here and remind my sisters, my black girls, my black women, my black queens that the only reason why you are not getting your affirmation is because there is resistance to that thing that you desire. Anything that we desire wholeheartedly, that we really crave and we really want, but we don't have it, it's because somewhere, I meant to say manifestation, not affirmation, but the only reason why we're not saying our manifestations, the ones that we really desire, the ones that we've been wanting for years, example, relationships, wealth, certain lifestyles, the only reason why you have not seen it and you don't have it, or if you somehow you did a manifestation technique, you received it and you lost it. So you did have an experience. Yes, you might have experienced it, and you might have not. But let me tell you why you might have experienced and lost it, and why you have not yet experienced it, and it's been years, and it's been months, and it's been time and time. Because there is somewhere that is somewhere in your mind, it is programmed that you are not worthy of it. And no, it's not saying, hey, you're not worthy of that. It's showing that is impossible, or that is going to be hard to get. Your limited thoughts are the thoughts that come to your mind, that fear that comes to your body and your emotions when you just think about going to get your desire, or that thought of I'm not ready, or it's impossible, I need to work harder, or I need to lose weight to be married, or I need to know how to cook, or I need to have my money first. Whatever it is, whatever you desire, you have a rebuttal towards it. You have something to say that's not, and that is where reprogramming the subconscious mind comes in. Yes, we can manifest all day and night, every day, but are we really manifesting our deepest desires? Or are we only worried about manifesting materialistic things? Don't you want things to last? Don't you want generational wealth? Don't you want long-lasting relationships? Don't you want passive income? Don't you want passive happiness? Don't you want a life of ease, a life of bliss? Or do we just want to keep forcing small manifestations? Or are we tired yet? Are we tired of manifesting out of survival? Are we not tired? Are we not ready to live the life that we desire, that we deserve, what we were sent here on earth to do? Yes, somewhere some of us had a rough childhood, and some of us had a great childhood, but we also had an amazing childhood with unhealed, toxic, damaged parents. We also was raised with amazing parents that had nothing but fear in them, and so they had no choice but to raise us that way. We also was raised up by a systematic racism program. When we first got to school, they taught us black people were nothing but slaves. They taught us black women were nothing but this and nothing but that. Subconsciously, no, they didn't. We also was raised by a system of, no matter where you are in the world, it's not just African American, it's it's African women, it's British women, wherever you black at on this earth, you was raised up with some type of lack mindset. No matter if it was lack in finances, a lack in confidence, a lack in stability, a lack in love, somewhere. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself and accept you. Accept being a black woman, because ain't nothing better than a black woman. But that's another story for another day. Accept who you are. Identify your blocks. How are you going to identify your blocks? You're going to figure out what are your negative beliefs about your desire. What is something that you want so bad but it's not coming? And you feel like you've done everything. What is it? Whatever answer, whoa, what's that? Whatever answer comes to you, that is what you have a subconsciously lack attachment to. A subconsciously concept is lack. Your concept about whatever you desire, you don't feel ready for it. Subconsciously, you don't believe you're ready for it. I'll say that. You don't believe you're worthy of it. Whatever you desire, you are ready for it. Whatever you desire, you deserve it. Whatever you desire belongs to you. The only thing is that stopping that is aligning to it. And what is keeping you from aligning to it? You're not even being aware that you don't even feel like you're worthy of it. You're not even aware of your concept of yourself. What is your self-concept? Figure out where your self-concept came from. This is why it's so important. It's important to me, but this is why it's so important for us Black women to reprogram our subconscious mind. Because we deserve a life of ease. We deserve a life of peace, celebration, happiness, joy, laughter, elegance, luxury. We deserve whatever we desire. Whatever we desire right now. If you desire to be on a holiday, to be on a vacation, and you just haven't been yet, there's nothing really stopping you. It's there. It's there to you. It's abundance of flights. It's abundance of money. Everything you desire. Just align by knowing that you are worthy. No, it may not happen overnight. It takes 21 to 30 days to form a new habit. Which means it takes that long to reprogram the subconscious mind. And sometimes longer, but you definitely get... I was just using that as an example. The flight, the trip, the vacation, the holiday. But whatever you desire, really ask yourself today, what is it that I really desire? Don't say, oh, when I lose weight, I get married. Oh, when my money get right, I get this. Oh, when No, you are worthy right now. You are aware right now. Don't y'all know, it's people that's on here, like me, including myself, want to lose weight and thinking I need to be a certain size. Believing that I need to be I think I need to be the size I was before I had a kid in order to get a man. That is my own program. That is my own thinking. My negative thinking, because I heard that somewhere, or it got programmed in my subconscious mind. Oh, men don't want no big woman. It is so many big women on this platform that is happily married, that look good. They shutting it down with their fashion. They just confident. So it's there. That is an adopted thought. That is an adopted emotion or feeling that I picked up somewhere in my vulnerability. No matter if it was when I was a kid or just a vulnerable time in my life. When you're vulnerable, subconscious picks it up. Okay? And there's so many people on here that came from poverty that is so wealthy. So we are ready. Those are prime examples that whatever you desire, you can have. You don't have to look a certain type of way. You want to live a certain lifestyle? Program yourself. Okay, I remember this lifestyle that I live right now. I remember I wanted to live it. I remember when. Okay, you have to program yourself to live that certain lifestyle. You have to program with your affirmations. You have to program with your emotions and your feelings. You have to program with the things that you give awareness to. You only want to give awareness to things that resonates with your desire. I remember when I always wanted to live in LA. I'm from Chicago. I remember when I always wanted to live in LA and drive my Range Rover through LA and drive my Range Rover through Hollywood Boulevard and hang out with friends in Hidden Hills. I remember that. I remember when I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I remember when I wanted to be free and can get up and make my own schedule and do what I want to do. I remember when I wanted to homeschool my kids. And I also remember when I had these thoughts and I had these desires and I had thoughts of saying, that's impossible. You can't live that lifestyle. You come from Willow, Illinois. You come from a drug-addict mom, no dad, raised by your great-grandma who from down south. That lets you know right there that I have a lot of reprogramming to do. And I also remember me saying, I know that's not my story. My story is going to be unfold totally different way. I didn't know how, but I knew that was not the end result. I knew I could live my life the way that I desired. Okay? I remember when I got pregnant with my daughter, Moon. I put on myself, I'm going to be a single mom. To the point, I made sure I ran her dad away. And like I said, I've been doing this work since 2014. Okay, this journey is, the work is never done. Okay, so I had my daughter in 2018. So 2014, I thought I mastered everything. I thought I healed everything. I thought, boom, got pregnant. I realized I didn't heal everything. I didn't. So I fucked around. I messed around and let my limited beliefs, my subconscious mind. I messed around and let my childhood almost get in the way of my daughter having a dad. I thought because I didn't have a dad, subconsciously I thought that. Subconsciously, because consciously I thought like, oh, this a deadbeat, and the whole time I'm not even aware. I am pushing him away. I'm making him become, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother story for another day. But when I begin to heal, when I begin to realize, wait a minute, when I begin to heal and realize, like, oh, I do have subconscious beliefs around men, regarding men, because my father got killed when he was young. And the men that I seen in my life wasn't even worthy of being looked up to. You know what I'm saying? So I had subconscious beliefs around that. But then I began to heal. I began to start that journey to the point I didn't even have to reach out to my child's father and apologize or even let him know I did the work, anything. When I begin to learn that everything and everyone is just us pushed out, everything in our experience, everything in our reality is us pushed out. It's just a reflection on what we feel on the inside, what we believe on the inside, and what we think on the inside. Literally everyone and everything in our life experiences is showing us exactly what we believe, exactly what we do. You know what I'm saying? How we are on the inside. Once I learned that, oh my God, her dad was just there, right there. I didn't have to do anything because I did the work on the inside and everything on the outside reflected. I got me a life coach. I put my head and my soul into learning how to reprogram my subconscious mind. I put my head and my soul and my heart into psychology and to learn the human brain and how it's connected spiritually and how it's connected through God. And so now that I learned how to reprogram my subconscious mind, and I learned that everyone is just me pushed out, I don't have to try to manifest an SP. I don't have to try to manifest large sums of money. I just allow. I just state my desire and I allow for it to happen. Yes, sometimes I do techniques to get me in the mood and the energy and the momentum of my desire, because we always want to be in the energy of our desires. That is always the answer. Being in the momentum and being in the energy and the frequency of your desire. But you cannot, if you're still operating from the beliefs you heard as a child, from the beliefs you got, like saying, like if you grew up in a religious background, they teach that money is the root of all evil, and they teach you, riches, the rich and wealthy and the prosperous are evil or undeserving. So that is your subconscious. That is always the answer. Being in the momentum and being in the energy and the frequency of your desire. But you cannot, if you're still operating from the beliefs you heard as a child, from the beliefs you got, like saying, like if you grew up in a religious background, they teach that money is the root of all evil, and they teach you, riches, the rich and wealthy and the prosperous are evil or undeserving. So that is your subconscious. So I just want to read a few things off this list. Here are blocks, or here is why you have resistance. Here are why you don't have your desire, because you have limited beliefs around your desire. Negative self-talk, doubts, and fears is holding your desire back. Example, I'm not good enough. I'll never succeed. I don't deserve it. You have fear of failure, the fear of not achieving your goals or making mistakes, fear of success, the fear of achieving your goals and responsibilities that come with procrastination, delaying actions and decisions due to the fear of lack and motivation. Lack of clarity, unclear on your goals, your priorities, or your directions. Energy alignment, holding on to negative emotions, negative beliefs, negative patterns that do not serve you. How you know they don't serve you? It is not in alignment with your desire. External circumstances, allowing external factors like others' opinions, circumstances, environment, inner conflict, having inner conflict desires, and having conflicting desires, but having conflicting beliefs or conflicting values that hinder your manifestation. Attachment, being overly attached to how it's going to come, when it's going to come, how is it going to show up, through who, through when, through why, through where. The lack of self-love, the lack of self-worth, not valuing and loving yourself enough to manifest your desires. Remember, everything and everyone is you pushed out. So if you don't believe in yourself, we're not going to believe in you. If you don't see yourself, we don't see yourself. And if you don't see yourself as worthy and worthy of wealth, then wealth don't see you that way. We give everything and everyone the permission, give them permission how to treat us. Everything and everyone. Okay? So I guess I'll let y'all go today, because I can't go on and on and on. But if you're ready to take the next step. You're ready to align with your desires. You're ready for the journey of change, and you're ready to leap into that desired reality. No, it's not going to happen overnight. That is what we are here for. Life empowerment coaches, manifestation coaches, mentors. We are here to help you, because we took that journey too. We took the journey. If you need accountability partner, if you need someone to help you stay consistent, because we all can do it, but it's about being consistent. We all can hop on the bandwagon, but are we going to stay on it? It's all about consistency. I needed help staying consistent, so I got me a life coach. I needed somebody that talk my language and help me understand, because there's times where I wanted to give up, because I'm human, and I needed that hand. I needed a push. I needed that. So if you're ready to manifest your stay-at-home life, click that link in the bio and book your one-on-one coaching call, okay? If you are ready to live the life that you desire, you want to try whatever you want, click the link in the bio. Let's get one-on-one coaching, and we're going to build this sisterhood. We already got a sisterhood, but tap in, connect. And if you don't want to do one-on-one coaching, click the link in the bio for my ebooks on how I reprogram myself.